Hey guys, welcome back, or hello if you're new. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another one brand's makeup look using only Milk makeup. Figured today we would sit down, do a full face. I have a full little container right over here filled with all Milk goodies, and I'm excited to do this look. And if you guys are not subscribed to my channel already, hit that subscribe button. And if you do want to follow me on my Instagram, I will have that right here for you. So come follow, come hang out with your girl. All right, so starting off, this video is not sponsored at all. I just wanted to kind of gather up a bunch of products from one brand again. I love doing these videos. And today I figured we would do Milk makeup. I feel like I should have done this a lot sooner. I've been using Milk makeup for like years, and I don't know why I haven't done this sooner because I use so many of these products like on the daily. A lot of these products are like my holy grail go-to products. So I don't know why I haven't done this sooner, but we're here today and that's what matters. So we're gonna go in with this first product right here. This is the Kush Lip Balm. Kind of minty on the lips, and it just feels really soothing and nourishing. And I know that sounds like really cliche for a lip product, but it's super good. Like, I love the way it feels. But as soon as you put it on the lips, it's like minty, cooling, and you can feel it nourishing and hydrating the lips. And then I kind of dab it with my fingers. It's a little bit more on the thicker side, so when it comes to using this right before my makeup, I don't put on a ton. I already did my eyebrows off camera like always, but this is one product I cannot skip out on. No matter what other products I'm using on my brows, this has to be one of the products. I've been using it for years. If you guys have been watching, you guys know the Kush Brow Gel in clear, the Hydro one, is my absolute favorite. Again, it is clear, so there's no color to it, but when I run it through my brows, I feel like it gives the most perfect fluffy kind of look to the brows. And it is a gel, so it's gonna keep them in place, but it's not a gel where it's like crusty and hard and dry down all like crispy, you know? Like, it's not a really hard gel. It's just a really soft, subtle gel. So I just kind of brush them and spoolie them up, and it just leaves them with the most beautiful, like feathery kind of look, but keeps them in place all day. So we're gonna start off with the face today. I'm gonna go in with my favorite primer. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. You guys, this, when I first started using this a while back, I thought it was breaking me out, but I am mistaken. It grips the foundation like no other, hence the name, but it's like a jelly consistency. And when you put it on, it just instantly feels cooling and instantly plumps the skin. I love this primer. It just feels so good on the skin. It does have that like tacky feel. I don't know if you guys can see, but like that pull of like that grip, that is beautiful for when you're going in with your foundation. It really adheres and grips to the foundation. Like, it's great. It's a beautiful, beautiful primer. Of course, this is not gonna be like pore filling or anything. It's almost like a glass skin kind of primer. And it does have hyaluronic acid in here as well. So good. Honestly, you can even wear this by itself and have your skin looking so supple and so nice. So for foundation, I have both of these foundations. This one is the stick version, and it is the Flex foundation. I do have two color options. And then over here, I have the Blur Liquid foundation. So I haven't decided which one I'm gonna use just yet, but I personally prefer more of a liquid foundation over a stick foundation. That's just my personal preference, but I could go in and mix if I have to for shade. I have used both of these before here on my channel, and I do like both of them. It's just kind of a personal preference on what I'm going for. I feel like for more of a natural everyday look, this is definitely more suitable for that. So I'm gonna just start off with this one actually, and it is a matte foundation. And I'm just gonna use a brush and a beauty blender today to apply. So I'll just pump a little bit on my skin and I'll start applying with the brush. But I love Milk Makeup's complexion products. I'm just a really big fan of natural glam, and I think Milk Makeup is like one of the perfect brands for that. They offer such good products that like melt into your skin, like that look like it's your skin, but better kind of deal. I love it. So this foundation literally like glides on the skin, yet also gives the perfect amount of coverage, especially pairing it with that Hydro Grip primer. It honestly does like grip right onto the foundation. I love it. I'm just gonna initially apply the foundation just to get the most of the coverage, and then I'll go in with a sponge to blend it all out. The coverage is really buildable, which I like. So I'm just gonna take this beauty blender and just stamp on top of it just to really ensure it getting into the skin, because like I said, I wanna go for more of that naturally everyday kind of look. Next up for concealer, I have the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. This is such a nice skin-like concealer, but also can obviously be built up to being fuller coverage. I think this looks so nice and natural. I just love it. So I'm gonna apply a little bit here in the shade Light Medium. And then I also have the shade Medium that I will apply right directly underneath my eyes to be more of a true color. I do like to mix them. I feel like I should have gotten around to this video a while back because I use these products all the time. But I love this concealer because it literally just blends and melts right in. Like, that was so effortless and it just looks super pretty. And I am breaking out over here, and I think that's due to wearing a mask at the gym, so don't mind that. But these products play so nice together. I'm just gonna apply it there and do the excess, tap it onto my eyelid. All right, next up is a product that you guys, if you've been watching, you'll already know. This is one of my holy grails, especially from like the higher end side of things for cream bronzing. This is the matte bronzer in the shade Baked. It's on this cute little stick and I love this. You can of course go in directly and apply this with this stick, or you can use a brush. I'm gonna tap into here with a brush and start applying it to my skin. I feel like everywhere from product, formulation to shade is perfect. Again, will be listed below. I just like to apply it right here. My normal areas where I like to contour, and looks like I have the most beautiful like bronzy glow there. I can't get enough of this product. I think it works so well, especially for the days where I want to have a nice natural makeup look. Like, I want to make sure that it looks like it's my skin that's glowing and not like I have like a lot of bronzer on my skin. I like it looking like it's from underneath the foundation, I guess, like peeking through. But I just think it looks so pretty, so subtle, and there's not much work that has to be done with blending with this product, especially if you're tapping in with your brush. I'm obsessed. Put it on the perimeter of the face in patting motions, and then I blend up in this area. Obviously, I'm recommending like a lot of products in this video, but if there's one that you're gonna take away from this, go get your hands on this. It is so, so good, especially for these natural looks. I love it. So then sometimes I just go in with a little bit on the beauty sponge and just tap over that just to really get it on the skin and melting it in, but honestly, that's just enough. Use that product and then layer on top of it with another bronzer. I actually don't have a powder bronzer from them, so I'm not gonna do that today, but you can of course put that on top of this to set it down. So to set all of that down and do a little bit of a carving underneath my contour area, I'm gonna go in with this Milk Blurring Powder. This is so good. This is called the Blurring Set. This is in the shade Translucent Light. It does actually blur the skin, which is amazing. So I'm gonna put it under here. I love it. Look, it almost has like that filtered effect. And I feel like I say that about a lot of powders, but honestly, that's why I'm using it. So it can make that look and we don't have any type of oil peeking through. So as you can see, like this side to this side, hello, amazing. I just like to give an additional little push onto the problematic areas so that can really sit in place. And I'm also not dusting away too much because a lot of it just sunk into the skin, which is what my goal was. But of course you can bake with this product as well. A little on the sponge and just kind of carve out this area while pressing into the skin. I'm gonna also go in with a little bit of blush now, and I should have put this on before, but I forgot, so hopefully this looks okay. I'm gonna be going with the Lip and Cheek little stick right here. This is in the shade Rally. A tiny bit onto the sponge, kind of put it right into the apple, but I'm gonna be doing an upwards motion into this area to kind of lift the face, and just stamping motions will do. It also has a little bit of a luminosity to it as well, so it's also gonna give a little bit of a sheen, which is pretty. And when I do use blush, I feel like I go for more, or like to go for more of a cream to like liquidy blush, just so it really melts into my skin and looks like it's my skin. That has such a pretty rosy effect, even though I try to hide my rosiness, you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna move into the eyes. Now, like I said before, I'm not gonna be doing too much on the eye. I'm gonna take a little bit of that matte bronzing stick. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and run it into my crease and kind of press down. It's gonna give a little bit of like a contour onto the eye. Next, I'm gonna go in with this eye pigment. It is in the shade Hotel Lobby. It's like a beautiful champagne kind of eye pigment. I'm gonna mainly keep it into the intersection of my eye and like in here. And we'll see. I was gonna put it all over the lid, but I don't know how I'm feeling about that just yet. And just kind of lightly press on top of the eyelid to set down what we had before. It's still gonna keep the bronzing shade there because it is a translucent, whatever's on here. So it's not gonna like change the color or anything. It's still gonna keep it there, but it's just gonna keep it crease free. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this highlighter right here. This is the powder form, a little bit more of a glitz to it. It's the Flex highlighter in the shade Blitzed. Has a little bit more of a sparkle to it. Very pigmented. It has a little bit more of a rose gold kind of sheen. I'm gonna pop that right on top. And just kind of like lightly blend on top of that because I don't want too crazy. So another one of my favorite products from them are the gel liquid eyeliners. You guys, these are so intense, so pigmented, so creamy. These are called the long wear gel liner, and I have about like 4 shades. So I'm gonna start off with the nude one right here. This one's in the shade BCC, and it has a little smudger at the end, which I really love because I can go ahead and easily smudge, and that's exactly what we're gonna be doing with the other shade, but for the nude, it's gonna go in the inner waterline. So I'm going to pop that in here. It is so pigmented. This keeps everything so bright. Then I'm gonna go in with the shade Bonus, which is a pretty brown shade. It has a little bit of a sparkle to it, but you can barely notice that. It's so subtle. And then I will also be using the little smudger on the end. And what I'm gonna do is create a tiny wing. A little thicker than I normally would, but I'm gonna smudge that. I'm just gonna extend that out a tiny bit and blend. Gonna go in with the new Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. Look how cool the packaging is and like how it's designed. Just a really nice supple look and feel to the skin. So I'm gonna give a quick little shake. I have used this before. It just does feel so good every time I use it. And it also has like a really nice fine mist on it as well. Feels really cooling on the skin, love it. Tiny bit of the Flex highlighter and apply that to the tip of my nose, a little on my cupid's bow. Again, there is some sparkle to this, so I don't go overboard with this one. I'm actually gonna leave my cheeks as is. I don't wanna go crazy. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and pop on some lashes and I'll come right back. This is the Milk Kush Mascara. Absolutely love this. So voluminous, and I love the wand on here. And also the packaging is like super heavy quality. So I'm just going to apply to the lashes to mesh the false ones with mine. And then I'll add a little bit to the bottom. It's just so ultra pigmented and it makes the lashes look so bomb. I love it. So I don't have a lip liner from Milk Makeup, so I'm just gonna go in with a lip liner quickly to outline my lips. It is a beautiful nude shade, and then I'll go in with another lip product from them in a second. So taking the Milk lipstick in the shade Skills. Love it. It's a beautiful like nudie, kind of pink, maybe like a little mauve kind of action. I'm gonna pop that into the center. So I just sprayed a little bit of this on the brush, and I took a little bit more of that Flex highlighter, and I'm just applying a little bit into here just to kind of make it a little bit more like highlighty in here, just into this inner corner. Okay, and then I always go in with a little bit more of the brow gel just to kind of make sure that no foundation got in there and they're all still separated and good. That's the best part about this one, is that you can go over this so many times and it's not gonna get flaky or crusty or anything. So once I've done that, that completes this makeup look using just one brand of Milk Makeup. I'm obsessed. I love doing these types of videos, so let me know down below what other brands you'd like to see if you do wanna see another one brand look. As always, I'm gonna have all these products listed and linked for you in the description, so check there. And yeah, this is the completed look. This is all Milk Makeup. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video.